and welcome to Getting Your Money's Worth, the show that focuses on value. I'm Judith West, and our guest today is JJ Ramberg, author, journalist, entrepreneur, host of your own show.
New mom.
New mom. Well, that piece I didn't know. Did I pronounce your last name correctly?
Ramberg. You're close.
I knew the minute I got it out, that's why I hesitated if it didn't sound right. Maybe I had those automakers on my mind. And new mom. Well, congratulations for that first. How old is the baby?
Thank you. He's 2 months old.
Oh, wow.
The little guy.
Isn't that good? So you're a new mom and you have all these jobs.
It's busy.
You're
it's busy in my house.
Okay, let's go. Let's take some things apart. You co-founded with your brother a site called Good Search.
Mm-hmm.
What is Good Search?
Good Search is a search engine. You use it exactly as you would any other search engine, and it's powered by Yahoo. Exactly.
Oh, this is Yahoo.
Well, it's powered by Yahoo, so when you do a search, you get Yahoo search results.
What are we searching for on your Good Search?
You can search for anything. You use it exactly as you'd use another search.
So it's just a substitute for Yahoo.
But here's the good thing about it is that every time you do a search, a penny goes to your favorite nonprofit or school.
Right. Okay. So, and that's frankly why one of the reasons we invited you. It's another way of getting your money's worth. So while any search that you make,
Chinese food, books, Pilates class, anything.
Anytime you search on Good Search.
Mm-hmm.
What do? You put in your favorite charity?
Yeah, so the way it works is the first time you go to the site, there's a box that says, who do you good search for? Okay. You enter your favorite charity.
So let's just say the Red Cross or something.
Say the Red Cross. You enter your favorite charity. Your computer will remember that, so you don't have to do it again. And then you use it exactly as you would any search engine.
And every time you use it, those pennies add up, don't they, JJ?
Absolutely. I mean, just 500 people. Say it's a tiny charity. It's got 500 people supporting them. Search 4 times a day. They'll earn more than $7,000 in a year. And no one will spend a dime.
And it's absolutely no cost to anybody.
No cost at all.
Well, so who's paying the penny? Yahoo, the search?
Well, all the major search engines have advertisers who have ads on the search results pages. And what we do is we donate 50% of our revenue, and that equals up to be about a penny a search.
I see. Okay. All right. So that's one piece of your business, Good Search. Mm-hmm. Then you have another piece called Good Shop.
Exactly.
Okay. So now tell us about Good Shop.
Goodshop is our online shopping mall. We work with more than 800 stores, basically any major store you shop at.
Major retailers?
Amazon, Macy, Sephora, Ralph Lauren, Barnes & Noble, Orbitz, Petco, any store that you think of to shop at.
Okay.
All you do, you go to goodshop.com, enter your favorite charity.
Again, you enter your charity.
Exactly.
And will Good Shop remember that too?
Exactly. And if you've already entered it on Good Search, it'll remember you for Good Shop.
All right.
Click through to any of those stores, shop just as you normally would. You don't pay anything extra, but a percentage of what you spend goes back to your charity.
Okay, and who gives up the percentage?
That comes from the merchant.
Comes from the merchant.
And the other cool thing is that there are hundreds and hundreds of coupons and deals on the site. So not only are you going to be helping out your favorite cause while you're shopping, but you could even be saving money.
Okay, JJ, tell me something. In this present economy, when retailers are squawking about how bad sales are, and frankly, I've been in the stores in New York City, they are empty. Are they still willing to give up a piece of their revenue to philanthropies? So is that concept still alive and well?
It's alive and well. We add retailers all the time who are interested in being part of our service, and people are shopping on the site, so we're bringing people to these retailers.
All right. So they're giving up a piece of their revenue for the buyer's favorite charity as a price to get the shopper.
Yeah, I mean, I can't speak for the retailers. All I can say is that they've been fantastic partners with us and don't have any plans on dropping it.
How is online marketing holding up these days?
For our own company?
Yeah, that you can see. I mean, you have a lot of traffic?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, particularly right now, for us, traffic is... Good Search and Good Shop are important tools for people because so many people don't have extra money to donate to their favorite cause this year.
Right. I mean, so people are being very selective about giving to charities.
Yeah, if they can give it all. So this provides a way, Good Search and Good Shop, for people to give to their favorite charity without actually giving their own money.
Does the charity know who was the giver?
No, and this was an important decision that we made.
So let's just take this. I used Red Cross. So I'll stick with Red Cross.
Okay.
I, Judith West, shop at your Good Shop, and I buy enough. I buy whatever. I buy several $100s worth of items, and a piece of that $200 or $300 is going to Red Cross. Red Cross doesn't know that I have donated to them.
Exactly.
And why not?
Because privacy is a big issue online. And we don't have registration on our site on Goodshop or Goodsearch so that people feel comfortable that they're having the same experience they would have no matter what. So they won't be getting spam from us. They don't have to give us their name, their email, their credit card, nothing. All you do, you're anonymous on our site.
But I could I not, JJ? I could write the Red Cross and say, I, Judith West, have been shopping at Goodshop, and I want you to know that I'm collecting all my Christmas gifts and buying it on your site. So you'll be getting a piece of revenue of which I was a participant in seeing to it that you got.
If you would like
I
to.
could do that
Absolutely.
if I wanted to.
Absolutely, and it would be, it'd be great because then these organizations know that people really are doing this.
I think, frankly, I'm not trying to drive your business, but I think it would be a good idea because it's a way of people, letting organizations know that even though they're not giving directly, they have their interests in mind.
Exactly.
And it's also kind of a feel-good feeling.
Exactly, and we send checks out once a year, and we just sent our checks out last week. So now we're getting a lot of messages back from a lot of organizations. So excited that they got the checks.
How much did your checks add up to?
Oh, it's so much. I mean, we work with more than 70,000 nonprofits and schools, and we get 100 applications each day.
Okay, I was going to ask you. So how do you vet the charities that you give to?
As long as you are a legitimate nonprofit or school, you can be on the site.
An individual school can write you and ask to be... Yeah.
Right on the homepage.
Do they have to tell you what they want to use the money for?
No. Right on the homepage, there's a button that says Add a New Charity or School. And it's a brief application that anyone can fill out. It goes through our process so that we can see that it is indeed legitimate. And if it is, it goes up on the site.
Right.
And then we write checks once a year.
Sounds like a cool idea. How long have you guys been doing this?
Goodsearch launched in November 2005, and Goodshop launched in September of last year.
Right. It's not by accident that you've thought of this. You have been, for a while, a journalist, a spokesperson writing about small business and entrepreneurship. Is entrepreneurship alive and well in America these days?
Absolutely. And when the economy turns, a lot of people turn to entrepreneurship. They either lose their jobs, they feel unsafe in their jobs, and so they are almost forced to become their own bosses. And so actually, times like these are good for entrepreneurship.
Right. For anyone who's already in a small business now and holding on, what tips do you have for those folks who are grasping on by rubber band and their fingernails, maybe?
A few things. One of the things I would say is don't give in to fear. So we're reading in the paper every day about the economy, the recession. People aren't buying things anymore. Don't give in to fear and make decisions based on that.
Well, we've seen about the not buying that actually the sales were better on what they've called Black Friday than had been in the past. And I just saw today in the elevator that what they call Cyber Monday, that was that Monday of this week.
Exactly.
Sales were far greater than ever expected and better than in 2007, the same day.
So exactly. So that's
part of what you're saying.
Yeah, put numbers down on paper and look rationally at your business and see what it means for your business, what this economy, what your customers are doing, et cetera, so that you're not making emotional decisions, you're making rational decisions. I would also talk to your customers, talk to your suppliers, talk to your vendors.
Should you advertise more or should you cut back? There's a tendency to want to cut back when business is not good.
Yeah, and a lot of people say, actually, this is the time to be marketing. So if you're going to cut back, don't cut back on your marketing costs because you want to keep customers and you want to draw people in. That's a hard thing to hear for some people who don't have any money at all.
Exactly, and also even if you're a retailer of any kind, it's the same thing. It's hard to do, but don't cut back on inventory. If you don't bring in fresh merchandise, you're giving people less and less reason to come into your stores.
Exactly, and what you don't want to do is lose all of your customers so that when the economy gets better, they're all gone to someone else.
So stay cool, don't get excited, stay calm. As much as possible, squeeze out some money for marketing.
Conserve your cash.
Keep your. There's plenty of ways to get fresh inventory these days without making a big investment. I mean, not for nothing. There's plenty of small, what do they call that? Just-in-time inventory.
Right.
Yeah, and anything else?
I was going to say, even though we just said spend money on marketing, I would say conserve your cash. I mean, make sure that you have a supply of cash to get you through hard times if they're coming for you.
Right. You're still doing your show?
I do. Yep.
Yeah. So you have one of your things that you do is interview small business people weekly or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What kind of businesses do you find are thriving right now?
Let me think about a couple that we've interviewed. We talked to a limousine owner, a limousine company.
They must be having a hard time.
What's interesting, and this goes back to what we were talking about before, is they're growing still. They're not growing as fast as they thought, but they're still growing because they're picking up customers that other limo companies dropped because they went out of business.
So there's an opportunity there.
There's an opportunity that they've taken.
Maybe a little sad that that's how it's happening, but there's an opportunity.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have to say the limousine company, which I don't use it a lot, I was impressed because automatically they put out 10% off any ride for the month of December, and then later on another 5%. So frankly, I've gone out of my way, though I happen to be a mass transit rider regularly. I live in New York City, to give them some business because they, on their own, graciously cut their rates.
And that they're engendering loyalty in you.
Is there anything wrong today if you're a consumer for asking for a better price?
Absolutely not. Of course not.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Right.
One other thing too, I was talking to a friend of mine who's a venture capitalist today, and she said, there's money out there. There is a lot of money out there. So if you have a good business idea, don't despair. There are investors willing to invest.
But are there people that are investing in private equity today?
And she was a venture capitalist, so at the ground level, she said there are plenty. They're still fighting over deals.
Good. Oh, well, good. All right. So it's encouraging. Thanks for being on this show, JJ.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. I like what you do. It's remember, folks. It's No, we don't have to say www. It's goodsearch.com and goodstore.com.
Goodshop.com.
Goodshop.com. That and the last name I'm getting mixed up today. JJ, thanks very much for being on the show, and congratulations on being mom.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
You're watching Judith West on Getting Your Money's Worth. Thanks for watching.